Hello everybody and welcome back to the 15th episode of Anycraft Season 3. It has honestly been way too long since the last one, but at least we're here now. Anyway, I'm just gonna skip straight to the point here, which is that if you haven't watched the Anycraft news section of this video on screen now, then you missed some stuff. But that's okay, because I can sum it up in about 3 words. Me dropping the lore. I mean, I guess that's 4 words. But either way, yes, you heard right, I'm not doing any more big season-wide lore stuff. Sure, there may be like little things here and there for fun, but nothing too serious from now on. In today's episode, I'm going to quickly recap what was supposed to go down in today's episode, and also what was supposed to happen at the end of the season itself. From after this video and onwards, for just this once, we might have to pretend that these things really did happen, just for the sake of turning things back to normal. After this, someone might take on the lore duty, or Anycraft is just going to become a fully sort of on-the-fly, action-packed server. But anyway, now that you know what's going on in this episode, let's get on with a rather interesting story of how all this lore was really supposed to go. So, it all begins in this underground meeting area at Bright Like Snow's base. At noon, me and Snow were going to come here and prepare, because today was going to be the big day where we confront Eagle. With Bright Like Snow as the talker, and me hidden in the walls, Eagle would enter, be interrogated by Snow. Then after he'd heard what he needed to hear, I would come out, ready to attack and free Eagle's good soul. Just in case things didn't go to plan and Eagle snapped, which would transform me into Evil Snake, we made a secret pit opening that Snow would push us both into, effectively releasing me and Eagle's evil soul onto some soul sand, only leaving the good parts behind with us to respawn. Assuming all of this went perfectly to plan, afterwards, we'd all walk out being changed people together. And there you have it. That just about wraps up how I got rid of my evil self. Now let's just hope no one breaks those 4 soul sand containing pure evil. Next, we hop into the end of season plan. Well, you see, I was going to make a lab that contained various chemicals, machines, and certain experiments. In-game, this would serve as some kind of redstone museum, and also mainly my potion storage. But in terms of lore, this represented so much more. Enter the time machine. Well, that was dramatic. Anyway, I built this machine that could bring objects from the past to here and objects from right now to the past. The tests all went amazingly, and I even managed to send over an apple with 8 gold blocks to turn into an enchanted golden apple. Oh, I guess I should explain that. Basically, in older Minecraft, there was a recipe which used 8 gold blocks around an apple to make an enchanted golden one. Now, where was I? Oh right, the time machine tests. So I now had an incredible amount of power, and I kind of took that power for granted. I wanted to try something even more valuable. The dragon egg. Even though this was totally against what I decided to do with the egg, I just couldn't resist. I snuck over to the town hall, snatched it, and brought it back to do just a few quick tests. It's all in the name of science. Thus far, I'd only tested basic items, nothing so mystical and magical from the end. Unfortunately for me, the machine couldn't handle the overload of power needed to transport this egg of ancient dragon knowledge, and things started to shake. Machines were breaking, the lights were flickering, and splash potions were dropping left and right from their shelves. Some of them even fell on Jeremy, the friendly test skeleton. Things rumbled faster, more violently, then an implosion. Energy swarmed the machine, faster than ever, and entities started to float. Would we die from the fall? No, something far worse was happening. Once the teleporter had gathered all the energy its structure could handle, the implosion turned into an explosion. The moment that happened, everything turned white, and things seemed to stop. A few seconds went by, and then we all got sucked into what looked like a black hole. Was this time itself flowing by? As we floated in this space hole of time, we saw memories fly by. There was early season 3, then season 2, and even further, memories of season 1. Were we going backwards? After the memories of season 1 ended back at the beginning with the iconic 3 sand on sugarcane, things turned black. The silence was just as eerie as before, and then we all woke up. This nightmare was real. We'd really just been sent back in time. And there you have it, folks. Welcome to Anycraft Season 4, Rewind. Well, not so fast. Remember, this is what we're saying the lore is, but in reality, to break the 4th wall of this act, this isn't actually the Season 4 plan. Well, I guess it wasn't really a plan from the start. Season 4 of Anycraft won't be called Rewind, and for that matter, it probably won't be called anything other than just Anycraft Season 4, plain and simple. In the update video, I hinted at how I wanted the server to feel free again, which is why I dropped the lore, and why I said it would be alright if not everyone made videos all the time. But the thing is, you guys don't have the full scope of what we planned. Let's just say the server's about to get a huge upgrade. I know know this isn't exactly the kind of video you guys wanted, and I'm truly sorry for that. Other than school, I don't really have an excuse for why this video, along with many others, got pushed back so far. In the beginning of the episode, I apologize for being late already, but that was recorded about a month after my last post. It's now been over a year. From this break, however, I learned about the flaws in my videos, and I think I finally know the kind of content you guys might genuinely enjoy watching. Episode 16 will be my last episode of Season 3. It's just going to be a short tour around the world with an official announcement for Season 4 and its main concept, which no doubt you're going to like. Stick around to that episode, and for sure, you'll see what I mean about better videos. On that note, thank you for staying to the end of the video. Skyrim Episode 2 is releasing very soon, and I'll see you there. Look at that, almost an entire shulker of diamonds. That's insane. Note to self, next season, make a bigger vault.